Hello, this is a quick review of the Gloucester G1 class subway cars in HO scale. This is a display unit of the G1 class subway cars. This does not actually include motors, does not actually have TCC sound. It does have battery pack and lighting. It is strictly a display model. It is set up with the St. Clair subway station circa the same period of time that these subway cars were introduced. This would be around 1954. Features the actual look of the vitrolite tiles along St. Clair subway station, the benches. The subway train itself would have been the subway trains that introduced subway service to Toronto along the Yonge Spadina line and eventually the Yonge University Spadina line. The detail on these cars is superb, as with all Rapido trains projects. And as I said, this is strictly a display model. I have not actually bolted the cars down onto the track, as I'm still in the process of oohing and awing and looking over the detail of the coaches. The G1 cars were, of course, manufactured in England. The idea was, at the start of the construction of the Yonge subway cars, similar to the ones in operation in Chicago, which were a variation on the streetcar design. However, a variety of factors, including generous offers from Great Britain with the Gloucester Carriage and Wagon Company, geared towards encouraging Toronto to purchase subway cars from the Gloucester Company, and also issues during the Korean War, difficulty maintaining parts, also swayed the decision to purchase subway cars from Gloucester. These were the subway cars that drew their power directly from the tracks for things like interior lighting. So if anyone is old enough to remember riding on these cars, the lights would go on and off, especially in tunnels. It was kind of cool as a kid. HO scale model railroading has never offered a lot of subway options. Never particularly very popular when we were kids, but always kind of dreamed of having a HO scale subway train. That's what got us into the hobby. So now, with the advent of 3D printing, you can actually design these mass transit units, and Rapido's done an excellent job, because subways are part of model railroading, and they are part of railways. So anyway, that's my brief look at the HO scale Rapido trains display featuring St. Clair subway station. Thanks for watching.